A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude. Perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. Success is the result of perfection, hard work, learning from failure, loyalty, and persistence. Great leaders are almost always great simplifiers who can cut through argument, debate, and doubt to offer a solution everybody can understand. Bad news isn't wine. It doesn't improve with age. Don't let your ego get too close to your position, so that if your position gets shot down, your ego doesn't go with it. No battle plan survives contact with the enemy. Surround yourself with people who take their work seriously, but not themselves, those who work hard and play hard. Get mad, then get over it. The healthiest competition occurs when average people win by putting above average effort. It ain't as bad as you think. It will look better in the morning. I think whether you're having setbacks or not, the role of a leader is to always display a winning attitude. Don't bother people for help without first trying to solve the problem yourself. Never neglect details. When everyone's mind is dulled or distracted, the leader must be doubly vigilant. Avoid having your ego so close to your position that when your position falls, your ego goes with it. The commander in the field is always right, and the rear echelon is wrong, unless proved otherwise. Never let your ego get so close to your position that when your position goes, your ego goes with it. Fit no stereotypes. Don't chase the latest management fads. The situation dictates which approach best accomplishes the team's mission. 90% of my time is spent on 10% of the world. Experts often possess more data than judgment. You don't know what you can get away with until you try. Don't be afraid to challenge the pros, even in their own backyard. If a leader doesn't convey passion and intensity, then there will be no passion and intensity within the organization, and they'll start to fall down and get depressed. Giving back involves a certain amount of giving up. Trump is a national disgrace and an international pariah. Organization charts and fancy titles count for next to nothing. Have fun in your command. Don't always run at a breakneck pace. Take leave when you've earned it. Spend time with your families. In the last several years, I have been troubled by the right shift of the Republican Party, too far to the right. Some of the generals are saying, "We're making progress. We are clearing an area." But you really don't defeat the Taliban by clearing an area. They move. Economy's got to get moving. We've got to get the unemployment rate down. That may be the defining issue of the campaign. War should be the politics of last resort. And when we go to war, we should have a purpose that our people understand and support. I don't want to spend the rest of my life giving speeches. I consider myself a moderate Republican. I have very, very moderate social views, and I'm pretty strong on defense matters. It's a disgrace that we have millions of people who are uninsured. You have to make sure you know why you are going to war, and then use decisive force to end it as soon as possible. Trump has no sense of shame. I try to be the same person I was yesterday. I was born in Harlem, raised in the South Bronx, went to public school, got out of public college, went into the army, and then I just stuck with it. Politics is not beanbags. It's serious, tough stuff. I don't know that there is much the United States can do except work with the international community. The United States is not stingy. We are the greatest contributor to international relief efforts in the world. When Jerry Springer thinks you've gone too far, my friends, you have gone too far. The country would be a lot better off if we stopped having comment sections, and if we got rid of Twitter. The only bipartisanship you ever see is when they finally sign a bill, and everybody says, "Gee, isn't that wonderful?" So like any football or basketball coach, you always believe you're going to win. There are lots of countries that are having these kinds of internal civil wars in other parts of the world, and nobody is talking about intervening. Wouldn't it be great if we could look forward to a whole world in which no child will be left behind? It's nice to say let's be bipartisan, but we're a partisan nation. We were raised as a partisan nation. I don't think we handled the aftermath of the fall of Baghdad as well as we might have, but that's now history.